Oh my God, this year's mass choir was glorious, simply the best. Nairobi came to a standstill.
What do you need? What do you want? You are amazing, God.
We had participants from 10 different countries. We had Germany, USA. Bishop Dan was amazing. Calvin Bridges was just my sister Tina Hamburger from Germany. The Voices of Life. My friends from the London International Gospel Choir. My friend from Sweden. Sana from Finland. My friend from Austria, actually George. And my wonderful sister from the States, Lulu. This year's mass choir was the best. After putting in so much work, we had representation from more than 10 countries. We can't thank God enough for the grace that He gave us to have had such a wonderful, large project, Mass Choir 2025. And today, I want to give you a story of how all this started. So it was in 2019 when I actually decided to give myself a birthday present of starting this initiative. I wrote down the dream, I put it down on paper, prayed about it, put in the work, God's grace, faith, music. Today it's a different story. So come with me, guys. Let me tell you how all of this have been put in place.
Come on, buddy!
Growing up, if you had actually told me that this was possible, I will never have had agreed to this. No. Looking back, I did come from a very humble background. Actually not humble, but poor. Had difficulties accessing education, no networks. So some of these were, in Swahili we say, ni kama drama, ni kama video. Meaning it's like a movie. Some of these things were unimaginable back then. But all by the grace of God, by the work and using music as a tool and as a gift that God put in me, all of this has actually come into being. This actually seemed insane. To most people that I shared with, it seemed insane. But there's one person that I shared this and he actually supported this dream. This was my friend Joaquim Arenias. From where you are, my friend, I love you, man. By the grace of God, we have actually been able to make the impossible possible. And now, for the past 3 years, we have actually hosted the biggest gospel music festival in Africa, the biggest gospel music legends from all across the globe. We've hosted my friend Jenna from Japan, the legendary Ricky Dillard from the United States, Bishop Dan Willis from Chicago, USA, with hundreds of singers, Joaquim Arenias from Sweden. We've hosted Jonas, Tina Hamburger, Fred Lewin, Calvin Bridges, my friend Calvin Bridges from Chicago. These are people that we've had such a great time in Kenya, and we've had thousands of singers from all across the globe. We have shared cultures, music, cuisines. We have got to learn new languages, Asians, English speakers. I believe most of the participants have learned some Swahili words. Jambo, habari, like sana from Finland. And man, I can only say that we are actually just starting. We are even daring to dream bigger, to do the unthinkable, the unimaginable. Our goal next year is to actually assemble the largest mass choir ever assembled, gospel mass choir in Africa. We are looking forward to assembling a 1,000 voice gospel mass choir during next year's International Mziki Gospel Festival. So I'm inviting you to be part of this global movement. Fortunately, we already have close to 250 confirmations. We have UK, guys from the States, Finland, Germany, Austria, that have already confirmed their participation. Well, they say it takes a village. And I say, become our village. We hope that you'll become part of the movement, but by signing up to participate in next year's edition of the festival. Oh, and remember, you don't just get to sing. You get to experience the safari. You get to experience the adventure. You get to go to one of the most famous safari destinations in Africa. This is Masai Mara. You get to experience the beach in the coastal Kenya, Indian Ocean. Oh, and have you ever experienced a bicycle safari? Getting to ride a bicycle while you get to see some wild animals. This is the Hell's Gate National Park in Naivasha. Have you ever been to the only national park in a city, a capital city? This is Nairobi National Park. The only initiative or forum that gives you a platform to experience that is Mziki Gospel Festival. And hey, Remember that this is not only for the singers. We also have an itinerary for the non-singers. So if you have families, friends, probably church members that would like to join the festival, even though they're not singing, they too can join the movement. Imagine your culture from whichever country, your music, your cuisine, your way of life represented in this global movement. Imagine getting to learn some German culture, to experience some UK, England culture. Imagine getting to learn some Finnish culture. And where do you do that? At International Mziki Gospel Festival. Imagine getting to experience the African culture, the African adventure, the safari, the African music. And imagine getting to stand on a stage of 1,000 voices in a totally different world, Africa. So I'm looking forward to see you guys next year. Get to join the movement. Let's be part of this legacy. Let's build the legacy together, and let's have some amazing cuisine, amazing African music and African meals with great gospel choir directors from different parts of the world. And I'm gonna be looking forward to see you next year. Until then, peace.
Karibuni, karibuni, ulalalay. Karibuni, karibuni, ulalalay.
Wageni
wakaribishwa Kenya yetu.
hakuna marara.